Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we've got some stuff going on here. If I recall correctly, we just finished up a battle against an independence faction. We do have another faction apparently brewing here. Is this a real faction? It's a peasant rabble faction. I don't think that's a quote-unquote real faction. So we're probably going to ignore that. I would like to continue working on... Oh, Tita broke up a bit over here. Okay. I would like to continue working on pushing through Africa. That is a fairly important goal right now. But I also want to work on cleaning up Roman Greece over here. That is something that needs to happen. We cannot declare war while in debt. We are in debt. That is true. So we should do something about that. We need a new steward. That'll be this guy. And a new marshal. That'll be this guy here. And we are above our vassal limit as well, so we can hand out, say, this duchy over into this kingdom. So we'll just grant that on over. Cool. No problem there. And we're going to have to come out of debt here. So we are in majesty focus here. So it's going to take us a little bit to get out of debt. That said, ransoms are a thing that exist, and we should probably see what we've got there. Now, we don't want to ransom people like this. That's the thing. So if we go through this, if it says vassal, I don't want to ransom them. So we're going to ransom off some of these. Oh, we can grant vassals over to rightful lieges. That is something that we should do. There we go. Problem solved there. And we're going to ransom people who are not vassals. Now, this guy's a rival, but he is not a vassal. So we will get rid of him. And we're just going to go down this list. There's a lot of these that are available, and this will pull us out of debt a little bit faster. Well, maybe not in, like, video time, but it'll pull us out of debt faster in game time, for sure. And that's what's important at this point. Remember, we only have, like, what, 200 years left here? It's a while. We can get a lot done in 200 years, to be sure. But it's not forever. And we don't want to rest on our laurels here. So we're going to continue to get these prisoners gotten rid of. Oh, that resets the height here. In that case, we'll probably stop if this becomes a vassal. So yeah, right here. We'll probably stop there. Well, there are a couple more. There's not many. We'll get Gallus done. We'll just do the rest of these. Okay. There's a few at the bottom. That would be Jira, Vahan. Some of these are going to pop back in because they're from the same guy, but we'll call that good for now. And that'll get us a good amount of cash. And we're out of debt. Just like that. We decline ransoms on vassals. We want them to stay imprisoned. That guy's fine, though. And at this point, our prestige needs to come up. So we are going to call a hunt and get some opportunities to get prestige there. I also am thinking about waiting. Well, that's only peasant rabble. We don't need to wait to declare war against peasant rabbles. This is fine. No problem whatsoever here. So we could do a forced vassalization on Adal, although they're too big, I think. They are. So we would need to actually do like a holy war for duchy or de jure duchy. We can't holy war them. They are Mazdayan. Okay, that surprises me a bit. But we could declare war on them for a de jure duchy, and Mogadishu would be the duchy that we go for. That's 256 prestige. Outer Ajuran is likely going to be in a very similar boat, where we're going to need... Actually, we can get away with a forced vassalization of him. I'm surprised by that, but that sounds good. Abyssinia, we probably don't have the prestige for. 960, yeah. Probably same with Damat. 1440. So we're going to need more prestige for that. We can work on that. But for the time being, we're going to fight these two wars, and that'll be okay. Do we need more than our men-at-arms here? Adal has 3,200 troops. Outer Ajuran has 3,100. I think this is probably fine, but I do want a siege force. We're going to go for like 6,000 troops here. I scouted ahead. Yes, that's what happened there. Absolutely. So the peasants are going to rebel eventually. We're not going to have any problem dealing with them. We gained 150 prestige there, and we're going to host a grand feast. Now, we get piety from a feast currently, but I think we have a chance to get prestige from it as well. So we'll see. We can stop this gather, and we'll head on in over here. And our other troops will follow as soon as they can. Okay, collateral damage here. We spend 150 prestige. We don't want that. So we're going to take their cash. Sounds good. 150 prestige. Perfect. That's what we want right now, is more prestige. And that is, of course, also why we're on Majesty focus, for the record. Accomplished Forger, sure. But what we want more than anything is more prestige. That is our current goal. We are, of course, going to split off troops here. Bombards, bombards, bombards. And something like 4,000 troops should be more than enough. And then these guys will head up over here. Okay, that siege will finish up soon. We'll fight Thirst. And we could put in a siege commander here. That would help. If we've got one available. They're all occupied, it would seem. Or imprisoned, as the case probably is. There may be one down here, though. Let's see. Nope, we don't have one available. Okay, well, that's okay. No problem there. Our spouse is wanting to do some investments, and we'll gain 150 prestige instead. Excellent. Okay. Betrothed can marry, that's fine. That'll automatically happen. There it goes. They're wanting to come in over here? Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll let them lock in. Hey, 150 prestige. Excellent. And we'll fight this fight here. We're not going to gain prestige from this fight, for the record. That gains us fame. And that finishes up this war, so we'll enforce those demands. It's de jure, but we still get some of that territory, which is a little awkward. We'll come up over this way and see about fighting these guys. And we're going to have to hand these territories out. I don't actually expect to go above the vassal limit just yet, but we're close to it. Cool. So that'll be fine. This is a vassalization war. So we'll come up here, fight this guy. And we're also going to want to deal with Abyssinia and Damat as soon as we can. But right now is not the time for that. We also want to deal with Adal eventually, but we're going to be truce to them for a little bit. We'll head over and hit this guy's capital and pursue his army. He's actually going to fight us in the mountains. He's going to lose that, despite the mountains' benefits. He just has no chance. None at all. I'll ignore him and steal his ideas. Excellent. So we're very close to getting Royal Armory done. Unlocking all of the late medieval era military buildings. Sappers will be done soon as well, and we're going to try to go for like plate armor and standing armies next. There's that battle done. And I think we'll just head down here and maybe slow siege. We do need a new steward. It'll be this gentleman. He's not going to last long, so we're going to need another one soon. But he is the most qualified. Okay, we need a new steward again. He lasted less than 1 month tick. Hilarious. This is not a slow siege at all. We should come down over this way. But we finish up the siege of this guy's capital, and that puts us at 72%. We'll come on in over here. And he wants to fight over this way. Okay, so these guys are going to spawn their peasant armies, and that's fine. We'll come up over here and see what they've got. Adorable. They do have this 3k stack over here, but they've got like a total of 15k troops. So this isn't a problem. We'll raise up some troops here. And this should be sufficient. And that should be that rebellion over. Wonderful. No problem there. We're 97% over here. And we did not actually catch these guys, it looks like. But we'll send this force up over here. This battle should, in fact, end the war. And there we go. No problem there. We will enforce those demands. Now, I can't put these troops down because of the peasants, but the peasants will be gone soon enough. They will be like 50 days before we get there. So no real problem here. We can actually construct in Ganja, and we should. Okay, our cash is not the greatest at this exact moment. We do want to continue to work on our economy a bit. I also want to potentially drop our royal court down a bit. This guy ate the royal pudding. It's very rude. Nah, we're fine where we are right now. Okay. So this war will be over very, very soon. In fact, right now, we'll enforce those demands and disband all of our troops. There we go. Now we're making cash again. And I would like to spend a little bit of time here, I feel like. Well, we're going to need to spend our prestige, but I would like to spend our cash on economic upgrades for the time being. That is going to be fairly important, but Adal still exists. We're truce to them for a bit. He wouldn't accept this currently, and I don't think he ever will. It's a kingdom rank realm, so probably not. We could go after Abyssinia right now. 1920 versus 960. 960 is way cheaper. So we would do the 960 claim. And then we go after Damat eventually, but maybe not immediately. That's 1440. And we don't quite have 1440 prestige right now. So we might not do that immediately. We'll probably just go after Abyssinia for the time being. We'll raise up our men-at-arms here. I doubt we need anything other than men-at-arms. We should be okay here. We just discovered Royal Armory, and that's great. We will grab next... Let's see. Sappers is being exposed. That's fine. We'll next go, I think, for plate armor. That'll be done in 5 years. That's just going to be a passive stat increase for our men-at-arms. So that sounds good to me. We'll grab her capital, and that's actually the war over. Wonderful. That was a very fast war indeed. That does put us above our vassal limit, and we're going to toss her... Actually, do we have any de jure that we can hand over? We can usurp the kingdom of Adal. That'll cost us cash, though, and I don't want to do that right now. So all I'm going to do for the moment is I'm going to give this lady this vassal. Okay. And maybe demand her conversion. She has a 14% chance of acceptance. This gift would be pretty solid, and we're going to do that. And now she would accept. Wonderful. What about this guy? 14%? We can send him a gift as well. And now he'll convert too. Wonderful. So we'll hop in over here. Pretty soon, we should consider moving off of Majesty Focus. What does Diplomat actually get us? Actually, I think we should move off of this right now into Wealth Focus. So we're going to do that. We are going to drop our prestige generation a bit, but we're making a lot of prestige. And I also want to make gold right now, more than anything. Because we have a lot of investment that we can do here. And we want to get this maxed out as quickly as we can. 100 gold for this is absolutely acceptable. 10 gold, okay. I'm not that happy about 10 gold, but sure. That'll do. How is our cultural conversion over here going? It's almost done in cars. Cool. So we're going to need to upgrade this to a level 4 castle as soon as that is done. Cancer, huh? I don't want to pay a lot of gold here. We'll pay 150, but I'm not happy about it. 50 gold comes in, and another 10 gold comes in. So this is going to be done very soon. This is our son, but he's not our heir. Be cautious. We have a successful treatment. And this cultural promotion is complete. So we can now get this upgrading once we have the cash. We're lacking that a little bit. This king, we're not going to ransom. This king, we're not going to ransom either. For 30 gold? No. 50 here, that's fine. We're, of course, going to need to continue to promote culture in our capital next. That'll be Sino-Armenian there. That'll take 11 years. Sure, we can stop being rivals. And this ransom is acceptable. We're going to take just raw cash here to get this fortress upgrading. There we go. And unfortunately, one of our biggest fortress locations is Sino-Armenian. This is going to be holding us back quite a bit. There's no doubt about that. These ransoms are likely acceptable. This one is not. This one is not. This one is. Okay. More ransoms rolling in here. Sure, that one's fine. We can change this gentleman's contract, and we're going to take him up to extortionate feudal taxes. Wonderful. We can continue to ransom off some of these people over here, and I'm willing to do so. I want to ransom off as many of these as we can. So something along the lines of not this guy, not this guy. Did I just see a low county control? In Iran. I did. Okay, we should definitely do something about that. I didn't expect to see a low county control there, but sure. We need to go to our council. There we go. And we need to increase control in county. It's also low here. Huh. It's not super low. It's at 93. What's causing that? Just that rebellion? I think it was just the rebellion. Yeah, that's my theory. Well, that's okay. We are going to proceed here. We're making 150 gold per month right now. Child of my dynasty. Yep, that's fine. And we're going to continue to ransom off some of these non-vassal people. We lose 8 stress. Okay, sure. And we're going to get all of these ransomed that we can. Non-vassals, that is. We don't want to deal with another big rebellion for the moment. And once we have the prestige, that'll be fine. I don't want to enter an alliance with this guy. Hard pass on that one. Okay. Awkwardness is ensuing, for sure. Of course she'll be there. Yeah, I'm just trying to ransom these people. Can you stop bothering me, please? We decline this guy. We decline this guy. And we'll go for this gentleman next. We're at 1410 gold. Okay. Oh, this reset. Cheris, that's fine. Okay, that's all of them for now. There will likely be more. We're now at 1419. We need what? 1440 to go after Damat, I think it was? 1440. Yeah, so like 2 more month ticks. We decline this ransom. We decline this ransom. We're above our vassal limit now, and we'll hand this guy over here over to Abyssinia. There we go. That will deal with that problem for the time being. Hi, Adal. What are you doing here? That's exciting. I also wouldn't mind going after Roman Greece. I feel like we should do this at some point soon. How many? That's only 1 county. That's also only 1 county. That's also only 1 county. Not great options there. We may want to actually wait until... well, we don't actually have... Yeah, it would be rightful ownership here that we'd want to wait for. We'll see. Roman Greece is an awkward one for us to go after. But we'll see. We now have enough to declare a vassalization war on Damat, and so we shall. And we will raise up our troops right here. They have like 5,000. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we don't need levy troops for this, but we'll go ahead and raise them anyway. They got here in time to stop us. This is a greedy location, to be sure. So, I mean, we're going to have to retreat here. That's fine. We'll start re-raising over here. And we'll retreat over to here. That's not exactly where I wanted to retreat to, but I guess it's fine. Men-at-arms and levy troops. Well, we'll get these guys turned around eventually. And this is enough. Yeah, this'll do. We'll just walk on in over this way. This is more than enough, actually. He's running away. I'm unsurprised by this. We'll chill here for the moment. And we'll get our siege force going. Bombards split off, and a few levy troops. This will be good enough, and they will head on down. Do we have a siege commander now? Yes, this guy will do. And we're going to take these guys and pursue this force. This war is likely over if we catch them at this point. We'll see what they end up doing. They're just chilling here. That seems fine by me. Yeah, this war seems super over. We'll have to catch them, though. And they are just running. Hilarity is ensuing, and we're going to head down over this way. Do we actually catch them here? The answer is no, but maybe they're going to their capital. I'm guessing they are. To try to siege that back, or just chase our siege force. Yeah, they're just going to chase our siege force. That's okay, actually. We don't care about our siege force at this point. Like, this is completely fine. And they don't even stack wipe it. Perfect. And there we go. War is over. We'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. We're going to need to hand out a vassal, and that will be somebody up over here. We should probably make a kingdom title. Yeah, we'll create that kingdom title, and we'll grant that to, like, Hadramut here. So we'll grant that over. 5 vassals go with. Sounds good. Okay, and then we've got a few counts up here. That's fine. But, I mean, we got this area just about cleaned up. We'll need to deal with a doll. And how much will that forced vassalization cost? 1120. That's really not too bad. We should be able to get that done. Okay. Control in Mukin goes down. And that's, of course, over here. So we're going to need to increase our control level there. There we go. No problem. Additional constructions are going to happen for sure. And we definitely want to get our tax building done there. Farms and fields looks good. You're a level 4 castle, so we'll get you farms and fields. And down over here, shipyards. Wonderful. So that is all absolutely fantastic. We're going to need to clean up a doll for sure. But we've definitely made a lot of progress here. It is about time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that because we're at a bit of a stopping point here. And next episode, we're going to maybe see about cutting into Roman Greece, but I suspect we're actually going to choose to finish off a doll and start heading over into this section of Africa. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And a very special thank you to... Hello. Hi, Solace in script. It's Dribble. It's Dribble. A very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Rose Valentine, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.